Alright, we're recording everything now. Hey, look at us recording shit.
Oh, we didn't. We're the winners.
It doesn't work.
Of course it doesn't.
I think we have it in a couple of warranties.
So.
Does it need batteries?
I don't see where batteries come.
Yes, it needs batteries. It needs a car battery.
Can you see how it is? There's a bump to it. I can't see. Hello.
Hey. Is it a Mormon vibrator?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Anything's a vibrator if you're brave enough.
Well,
No, anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Yeah.
And the dildo of consequence rarely comes lubed.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't.
Yeah, I think it would just need a new one.
Well, there's
Shit, are you ready?
Yep.
Let's start the show.
No Randy this week?
No Randy.
Yeah, you're cutting off half
Let me find something to set this on then.
Whiskey flows like a river wide. Martelle, Mike, and Randy by my side. Buckhorn tails wild as the night.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I'm Martelle, and with me always is Mike. In the void. Randy is out having a sextuple quadruple bypass.
Yes.
That's 10, right? Yeah.
He's Nurse Randy right now.
Yeah.
Which is like Nurse Ratchet, but scarier.
Right, because he can't move or walk either.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
What?
Is he in a bypass right
No.
now? Okay.
So, what's going on, Mike? How's that first week of work at the new store and then the new store?
It was good. It was good. It was a little weird because I don't have any responsibility, but I was still there, so I was just extra.
Oh.
So I was just throwing load and not having to be responsible, which was not terrible.
Throwing load and being extra.
Yep.
Sounds like my life.
But yeah, it was fine. I got to meet a bunch of people and get to know some people that, I will probably be a while before I interact with again as I move to a different store.
That's so
people are like, oh yeah, so you're going to be here? I'm like, yeah, no, next week I'm downtown. They're like, oh, well, what? Okay.
It's called management. I'm moving up. That's how I do it.
Or something.
I come into a store and then I immediately go to the next one.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
But, got to meet a bunch of people, got the kind of lowdown on how things go here.
Yeah. Cool.
They're big sweets people.
Yeah, they like their chocolates and their candies.
Candies and cookies. Yeah.
Dirty sodas.
Oh my God, I love dirty soda.
When the store I was at was only just the second store, there was them in downtown Salt Lake City. During the holiday season, there were several times where they sold 1,000 Kringles a day.
Holy shit. Well, the Kringles are amazing.
Yeah. But 1,000, and they come in cases of 15 or 12.
Either way, that's still so many.
Yeah, it's it ruptured my brain a little bit. He was like, "You want to see how crazy it is here?" And he scrolls back. He's like, "When we were the second store that was open, this is what we did." And I was just like, I took a picture of it and sent it to a couple of people in Columbus, and I was like, "Can you even imagine this?" And they were like, "No, I can't. I legitimately cannot imagine that."
God, that's so much. That's
What do you do today? Today, I'm just the Kringle guy. I just date them and put them out.
That's my only job, and I can't keep up.
fucking crazy.
I'm bringing out 10 cases at a time, and I can't keep up.
Bananas.
That's fucking ridiculous. So what are you drinking, Mike? What you got in that glass? I know I asked you.
I am drinking Southern Tier gin.
Okay. Southern Tier
Tonic.
makes a gin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty tasty. They do canned cocktails that are pretty good too. They tend to be a little sweet, but their bourbon's not bad. Their flavored bourbons are a little weird because...
Well, I know they had the flavored stuff because I passed on that hard.
Yeah. But their gin is decent. And then fresh lemonade, like fresh squeezed lemonade.
Really?
And tonic, yeah.
That's an odd one.
I didn't have any lime, so I wanted the citrus, so I just used lemonade.
Okay. Well, I've got a Liquid Death margarita. So it's tequila, triple sec, lime juice, and Liquid Death. Lime Liquid Death.
I would have dirty soda, but Swig is closed on Sundays, which is
Mormons.
devastating because I have fully bought into the dirty soda culture here. So.
Well, so is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So
no Jesus chicken.
No Jesus chicken.
No Mormon soda.
No Mormon sodas, no Jesus chicken. Everybody's getting screwed on Sundays.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Especially Mormons.
yeah,
How's things on your end?
it's not bad. Ended up not making it to the TFA party. So the gym that Mike and I went to, that Mike went to for a while, and that I still attend, they had their 14th anniversary party last night. And to think that I've been with them
14 years.
I've been with them for 13 and a half years. I basically started 6 months after they opened. So
Damn.
there's very few like original members left. I think there's
Not
only
many.
maybe 6 or 7 that I can think of.
I mean, the Shanks were pretty early on.
Yeah, but I think I was even there before them. Like,
I think you were for sure.
Like it was Todd, Angie, Greta, myself.
Jimmy and Brandon, obviously. But
Yeah, I'm not counting them. There's one other person or family, and I think that's it. Like that's left. I mean, obviously, people come and go, whatever. But I think that's it. I don't think there's anybody else that I can think of that's
good for them. 14 years is awesome.
14 years of just making people's lives better and me making their lives hell. They keep buying me toys every year because I keep winning awards for like Class Clown or Joker. And this year
I thought they retired that.
No, I told them they need to retire it because no one's going to be funnier than me in the gym, and I have receipts to prove it. Katie Shank is pissed. She was pissed last year. I'm like, you're not going to be funnier than me. And she's like, I was the one who had that award until, and I said, now you don't. I said, bitch, I come with receipts.
Be funnier.
I said, be funnier. And she was just like, well, I said, or, maybe come to the gym every once in a while so you can be funnier.
Yeah.
So that was last year, but I think I've won it 6 times in a row. I'm like, it's time. I think it might be time to retire this, Jimmy. And he goes, yeah, I think we're gonna maybe come up with all new categories next year.
Well, yeah, because they had to retire the Sweat Angel after Lon.
They brought it back this year, though.
Why is there a new champion, or did
Todd.
Lon just get it? Todd?
Yeah. So and Lon presented it to Todd.
Well, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was supposed to be a good time. I missed it. I had like just a ton of shit going on yesterday. It was like there was like the Carroll Community Festival yesterday. So I had the parade in the morning because Lexi was in the parade. Then I went and shot a golf outing. So I was gone until 6:30, and I was just exhausted after that. Which doesn't sound like much of me just riding around for 7 hours on a golf cart, taking pictures of people, but it was fucking hot.
In the heat. Yeah, I was about to say.
It was hot as shit yesterday. and not that I'm complaining, but just being out like in the sun, trying to park under trees and find places to shoot people it's exhausting. So had that, and then the gym party was last night, and I didn't end up going. And about 10:30, I grabbed a bottle of the Pursuit United barrel pick that we did down at last year's trip. Took it over to my neighbor's house at 10:30 at night to a bonfire and didn't come home until 3:30.
Well done.
Yeah. So I was just like, and Jimmy and Brandon were texting me like, "Where you at, you motherfucker? You should be here." And I'm like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah. I went somewhere I can walk home from. Thank you very much.
I'm like, I'm done driving today. I have driven probably 2,000 fucking miles. I could have seen Mike in a golf cart with as much as I drove around on this golf course.
Like, so it's weird because the store I'm at right now does about the same amount of business as the Easton store that I just left, but it's twice the size. So I hit my 15,000 steps this morning by like 10:30 a.m.
It's fucking ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, my shift today started at 4 a.m. So
God.
But I'm only 15 minutes away from the store, which is
better than 35 minutes or 40 minutes.
Yeah, which is fucking great. The store I'm going to is about a half hour, and that's still better.
Oh, you can get a bicycle and ride. You put on your little white button up and get your black tie, and you could ride to work.
Yeah, like every street has a bike lane here.
Oh yeah, it's a bike. I remember when I was out there, it was a bike heavy city.
Yeah, and most people have like the motor, the pedal motors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the electric bikes that you pedal when they. Yeah. When I was out there. It's been 8-9 years ago now. There wasn't a whole lot of traffic in town, like in downtown. It was a lot of walking. It was a lot of people bicycling.
And they have train service. They have a track system, which is awesome. The where we're moving has 2 stations, so I can take the train into downtown, go have dinner and drink, or go to a hockey game, and then jump on the train and come home.
Yeah, and never have to get a DUI.
And not exactly.
Although, could you get an RUI, a riding while intoxicated?
I'm sure you can. I mean, like, if they can pull over the Amish for it, then they can pull you over on a bike, I'm sure.
Yeah, the Amish aren't driving that buggy. The horse is the one doing all the work. Mm-hmm. The horse knows how to get home.
It always cracks me up when you read those articles, like Slow Pursuit, because some, like, 17-year-old, like, got his hands on some liquor and had like 2 Bud Lights and is now like trying to gallop in his buggy.
So, speaking of that, so at this golf outing yesterday, I pulled up to a hole and these guys are getting ready to tee off, and they're waiting because it's bottlenecked, so they're waiting for people in front of them, and there's people on the fairway and there's people on the greens. Like it was backed up pretty heavily, and so I pull up and the guy's sitting there, and I cracked open a Saucy Works IPA, which they have an amazing hazy IPA. It comes in a purple can. I don't know what the fucking name of it was, but it was just Saucy Works, and it was a purple can, and it was a hazy IPA. It was great. So one of the guys, like, I crack it open, he's like, "Chug it," and I'm like, "No." He's like, "Yeah, chug it," and I'm like, "Nah, dude." I said, "This is a great IPA." I said, "You don't chug an IPA.
You chug shit beer."
I said, "You chug garbage." I said, "You like Bud Lights and shit." I said, "I ain't chugging this." I said, "I'm going to enjoy this." You can enjoy it later. And I'm like, "Not when I'm throwing up." So
I want to enjoy it this way, not this way.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to enjoy this. So there was an older guy in that group. I need to get my hands off the table because I'm shaking my stand. There was an older guy in the group, and he's like, "Yeah, I wouldn't chug that shit either." He goes, "Don't listen to these fucking assholes." He goes, "That one up there," and he pointed to one of the guys. He goes, "That one's my son." He goes, "The one way out there," and he pointed out to like the way that this hole's set up is you tee off up here, and the hole is way the fuck down here. But it rolls like you're up here, it rolls down a hill, and then it comes back up higher, and you can't see the fairway from the tee. So you have to have
crazy.
You
What
have to have
course
someone.
is that?
That's at Pine Hill.
Okay.
It's on their back nine. The back nine's super hilly, but you have to have someone basically drive up ahead, sit at the silver tees, and spot to make sure that everybody's off the fairway. And it's real easy to put it on the green if you can drive the ball 150, 200 yards. So, and he's like, yeah, that asshole sitting out there. He goes, that's my other son. And I'm like, well, who's the Amish fucker? And he just looks at me. He goes, oh, he's just an Amish fucker. Like, the dude had a beard. Like, I can't even put my hand in the screen so you can see. Like, it was long. And he goes, they're all 28. And I'm like, how long has he been growing that fucking beard? He goes, I don't think he ever shaved. Like, ever. Like, he's never shaved. And I'm like, it looks like it. So I get up I go up on the other side of the tee box so that I can get a shot of these guys teeing off. And the guy said something, and then he started making like a humping motion before he teed off. And right in his backswing, I was like, oh shit. I said, this guy went to Rumspringa and never came back. And fucked his fucking drive up because he's laughing his ass off. He comes over, he goes, I'm fucking re-teeing that, and I ain't taking a mulligan. He goes, that was a good one. He like fist bumped. He goes, no one's ever mentioned Rumspringa. He goes, I hear all the Amish jokes. So we get down to, and everybody on the tee box is like losing their shit. Like, one guy literally fell over laughing. And so we get down in the fairway, and he said something else. And I just looked at him like, you really, he said something about getting on his horse and buggy or going home or some shit like that. And I'm like, no, dude. I said, you went to Rumspringa and never came back. I said, you can't go home. And he just looked at me. I'm like, you got tattoos. He's like, fuck. He goes, God damn it. He's like, got me again. And so at some point I was standing on the green. And they were playing really well while I was standing there. And I was standing on the green. I was just like, just hit me with the ball, and it'll go in the hole. All four of them missed. And they're like, get the fuck out of here. You fucking suck. You're the reason we can't even fucking get the goddamn thing in the hole. I'm like, well, yeah, cool, whatever. I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm out. I said, you didn't know you were going to get heckled by the photographer. And so then I took off. And that was on hole 14. Hole 15 goes up a fucking incline like this. Whoop. There we go. It goes up an incline like this. It's ridiculous. You might as well drive up the side of a fucking cliff.
So you have to use like a sandwich to drive?
Well, no. You basically have to use, like, you have to loft the ball with you have to loft it with a driver. So, because it's still a 250-yard shot. Yeah. But you have to loft it up there. And I've only seen a couple people do it, and one of the kids was in high school. Like, hit the green from the tee box. And it's about, it can't be 250, but I've only seen like 2 or 3 people do it in like 5 years. Hit that tee box, or hit that green from the tee box, and it hits the green and then starts to roll down the hill. Like, they didn't save it. It's hitting it and then rolling to the fringe and then hitting the rough. So, and then they're chipping it back up onto the green. And we're heading up that hill, and it was Harley and I in the golf cart. The fucking golf cart dies halfway up the hill. Battery just dead, done. And I'm like, fuck. So I got to get this thing turned around on a cart path. Like, there's nowhere, like the cart path is only as wide as the golf cart. There's a hill on one side that goes up, and it's all pine trees. And on the other side is all landscaping.
Just drop off.
And it's the hill. And I'm like, so I'm in there like Austin powering this thing, like by hand, like keeping my foot on the brake. I'm just like, I got parallel to it, and I couldn't get it to turn anymore. So now I've got Harley, God bless her soul. She's holding on to the back of this fucking golf cart like she can do something. I've got my foot on the brake, and I'm trying to lift the front from the driver's side to get enough weight to just get it around. Well, those guys came up because they were playing that hole, and they all came up and helped me like get it around. Well, the cart girl was up there, and I'm like, hey, the battery died on this. Oh, I'll call the clubhouse. All right, fine. We get it turned around so I can get it back down the hill, so I wasn't riding backwards. And guy shows up. He goes, "Yeah, here's a new cart." He goes, "I'll get this one." I'm like, "The battery's like dead." He's like, He goes, "There might be a little juice left in it." He goes, "I'll toggle the switch a couple times, get it in tow mode, and see if I can't just slip it over there." He goes, "And if not, it'll just sit here and we'll come back and tow it later." I'm like, Jesus. All right. So every year so I've been shooting this event for 3 years. And the first year, everything was fine. The last 2 years, I've taken Harley with me. Last year, I let her drive and we hit a fucking tree and wrecked the golf cart. Like, legitimately fucked it up because we hit a tree.
Like the alignment was off, so you're driving
On
straight
both.
like
No.
this?
The alignment wasn't off like this. It was off like this.
So the cart wanted to split in half.
Yes. So it was just like all the way back to the and then I packed up my shit and left. Like, I just left the golf cart there and packed up my shit and left. So
Hey, thanks, bye.
this year, the battery died going up that hill. And I'm like, "You can't come back with me anymore." I said, "You're fucking up golf carts left and right, kid." And she's like, "It's not my fault." And I'm like, "Well, let's see. This is my 3rd year doing it. The first year I didn't have any problems. The last 2 years you've been here and something's happened to a golf cart."
You're the deciding factor here.
I said, "So it's you. Like, you're the problem." But ended up having a pretty good time just out there shooting everything. And then, like I said, went over to the neighbor's house and drank until 3 a.m. But I only had 3 glasses of whiskey.
That's good timing. If you got there at 10 and left at 3, that's perfect.
Yeah, so it was like I wasn't trashed. Didn't feel like shit when I woke up.
No,
Had a couple of beers while I, here at home. And
perfect.
so, and Liz was like, "Are you sure you're going to be able to mix it?" And I'm like, "No, but I'm going to."
Mm-hmm.
So, so I'm finding out that there's a lot of people in this neighborhood that are closeted whiskey drinkers. Like,
You're going to rip them right out of the closet.
yes, I am. I'm going to go around on my little mini bike with my black button up on and a white tie. And be like, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jim Beam?
Melissa goes, "I feel like we could do that out here."
Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Elijah Craig, the father of whiskey?
We had our first walkthrough on Monday, pre-drywall.
Yeah.
So we got to walk through the house.
You see all them studs.
Yep, a lot of studs. And then every Friday, Friday's pizza night. And so we drove out there, and they had all the insulation in, and so we're hoping this week drywall will be in, and they'll start the exterior also.
Nice. Okay.
So we're hoping mid-October we'll be in.
Cool. Did you guys eat pizza in the house?
No, but we found a decent place.
It could have been your first
close
dinner.
to where...
It would have been so romantic.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Hey, once the flooring is, or once it's a little bit more.
Yeah, once it's a little more secure, maybe we'll like picnic in there.
I mean, you get to see all them studs.
Yeah. Oh, started to fade out.
Oh, don't do that. Yeah, that was the issue we were having with Bobby. Like, the iPad kept, like, I'm not having any issues with my phone, thankfully. I think it's because it's doing the screen record, but
Yeah, we're kind of, we're stoked. We're excited to get in there. We're like I said, we're in a kind of a 4-room. I guess it's a house, but it seems more like a cottage.
no.
It's a bungalow, but it's easy to clean.
Yeah, there's 4 rooms. You just plug the vacuum in one room and you can get all 4.
Yeah, Melissa spent her day cleaning.
I spent an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. She's like, an hour including laundry, and the house is clean.
Well, that's so much better than 4 or 5 hours that it takes to clean, something larger.
Yeah. But, we went out to the house and, there's a couple families there and they were outside and socializing, and like the community we're moving into has like shit going on all the time.
Yeah.
Like we're like 8 minutes from the minor league ballpark. Ben Folds is playing there next week.
Oh, fuck. I love going to see Ben Folds. I saw him with the Columbus Symphony Orchestra, and it was amazing.
Yeah. So he's going to be there like next week. So I didn't realize that they got like concerts. Like every Friday night they do like movies outside during, the summertime. They just have shit going on all the time.
That's good.
And so it's all going to be like super close. It's crazy because, I'd say within a mile radius of where we are right now, there's more restaurants than there are in Lancaster.
Yeah. That's what you were saying last time. And it kind of sucks. Like, Lancaster could be it could be better.
I mean, and compared like 10 years ago, compared to 10 years ago, they're definitely trending in the right direction.
Yeah, and I know it takes time.
Real slow.
It's just like, I don't know. We were talking about it last night, like about Lancaster, and it's the people there that don't give a shit. Like, there's a group of people that do, yes.
Absolutely.
But it's the majority that doesn't.
And then there's the other people who think like everything that we're trying to do is woke and like, grooming and whatnot. So it's just like ridiculous.
Well, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about the people. So like, housing wise, the people that live, let's just take 6th Avenue, for instance, that runs, all the way, from fucking one side of Lancaster to all the way to the other. You got some nice houses that people take care of their shit, and you got houses where they don't take care of the fucking house at all, and like the siding's falling off and gutters are falling off. Take care of the fucking house. Like,
yeah, just like there's a couple houses on Kanawha that, like, one house in particular that like every year there's a station wagon in the fucking driveway that has been there since I can remember.
Yeah, like why?
Filled with trash and everything is overgrown.
So, like, you can't even see the house.
Yeah, like you can barely see the house. And then and then you have people who just, are meticulous about their lawn care.
Yeah.
So it's real weird. It's old versus new, I really think, but
see, I think it's some of that, and I also think it's I just think it's people who it's a house, whatever. I'm just here.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about it. Like, no, give a shit about it. Like, it's your house.
Like, we're excited to give a shit about it.
Yeah. I mean, I love giving a shit about my house. Like, after we get done recording, I'm going out to mow.
Yeah.
Like, I look forward to it. It's relaxing to me to go out, hop on the mower, and spend an hour zipping around the yard, killing plants.
Well, like, I'm excited because, like, people make a big deal about, like, Halloween and Christmas and all that shit. Like, it's a big fucking deal. And so, like, I'm excited to, like, do that stuff again.
Yeah.
Like, we did it for a while in the house we were, but that was a big-ass house, and it was a lot of work. This is going to be a little bit smaller of a house, and it's not going to be as much work, and, I don't want to be the guy that competes with the neighbors, but I'm also excited to get involved in that stuff. And it seems like it's a pretty tight-knit community where, we're going to get a chance, like what you're doing right now, going to the bonfire, to the buddy next door and having some whiskey and like sitting on our front porch and having a beer and having somebody come up and you're like, hey, you want a beer? And doing that.
Right. Yeah.
Like, that was the problem with the house we were in before, is we were surrounded by people who were 20 years older than us.
Well, and you were on a shitty cul-de-sac on a hill.
Well, not a shitty cul-de-sac, but definitely a cul-de-sac. But yeah,
not
but
shitty,
exactly.
but like,
so you don't get the traffic.
Yeah, you don't get the traffic of people. Like,
no one came up for Halloween. No one.
Yeah, we never. I cannot.
In 10 years.
In 10 years, we never got a trick-or-treater.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's. I was looking forward last year. I was looking forward to kids coming by for Halloween. And Lexi goes, "Oh, I'm doing it this year. I'm handing out candy." I'm like, "The fuck you are?" She's like, "No, I'm handing out the candy." She goes, "You go do
All right,
whatever
and
you're
I'm
gonna
just
do."
going to sit in a bush and scare the shit out of kids
Yeah,
then.
I'm like,
Fine.
well, and that's the thing. Like, everybody sits at the end of the driveway here. They all sit at the end of their driveways to hand out candy, and kids run back and forth.
Yeah.
No one comes up to the front door, which I like and I kind of don't like.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
It makes it super convenient.
When I lived in Buffalo, yeah, I sat, like, we used to have, it was a mud room that they kind of closed off. And so, like, I would just sit on the porch, like, dressed like a dummy or something, and people would come up and say trick or treat, and I'd literally be right next to them. I'd be like, "You want some candy?" And they'd, like, jump from the top of the steps to the driveway.
Yeah, I'm
looking forward to doing shit like that again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I think this year, Liz doesn't know it yet, but I think this year I'm gonna be the house that hands out the big candy bars.
Yeah,
So
when we were in Woodbury in Minnesota, yeah, we had the trick or treat bag for the kids, and then we had a cooler and like a box of wine.
Yeah,
for the adults.
I think there were some people doing that last year, and I think I'm going to do that this year as well. Like, if Lexi wants to hand out candy, fine, whatever. But I'm going to have, like, I'll probably buy like a couple cases of some light beer, have a bottle of whiskey sitting out there, and like a couple bottles of wine.
Yeah.
And be like, "What do you want? Trick or treat, motherfucker."
Yeah. I was like, whoa, you want the trick or the treat? Yeah.
Do you want, which is it? So.
You can have a Snickers bar or a beer, whichever.
Yeah, your kid can have the Snickers bar, and you can have, what do you want? You want whiskey? You want beer? It comes neat.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, so that's just I think I'm gonna do that. The other day, I was talking to somebody. I'm like, "Well, yeah, Lexi had, our Harley goes out and does like a lemonade stand." And I said, "I think this fall, I might set up a bourbon stand." Just sit out there at a table, like bourbon for sale, and do like $2 a pour, and just see if people come.
Yeah, just don't let the cops catch you.
Oh,
good Lord!
Cops.
Just $2 for advice comes with a shot.
Be like, well, it's funny. I got a SWAT officer that lives behind me, and I got a retired police officer that lives 2 houses down. So the cops are already here.
That works out well then.
So.
Looks like we have one across the street.
Yeah, we have a Utah sheriff who lives across the street from a Utah County sheriff that lives across the street from the Airbnb we're in right now.
Nice. Go befriend him. Be like, "Hey, my name's Mike, and if you ever pull me over, please don't."
Yeah. Let me show you my wares.
Here, come over and visit. Come see my makeshift
bar. Do you drink
bar.
anything brown? And enter my home.
Do you? Well, all the shit you have is brown.
Yeah.
Beer, bourbon, whiskeys. Yeah. You should let him try Watershed.
I dumped it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I dumpstered it.
Oh,
I didn't even dump it. I dumpstered it. I didn't want to poison the earth.
No, I don't blame
you.
Let
the dump take that.
I don't blame you. So yesterday at the golf outing, Quinn does a silent auction for whiskey, and he gets whiskey donated in. So he had like a couple bottles of Blanton's, like a store pick that started at $110, and I'm like, no, I can't do Blanton's at $110, store pick or not.
Dude, the HRC, somebody donated a bottle of Blanton's, went for like $300.
Well, so people were bidding on it, like they're bidding on it because it goes to the charity, and I'm just like, all right, fine, but I'm not bidding on that. I bid on, there was a Bardstown bourbon package, like a big fucking metal sign, a bottle of the Discovery series. Like, I think I had a t-shirt, some other shit. When I left yesterday, it was at $80 and it was in my name. And I'm like, cool. The other one was, no one bid on it, was a Middle West Spirits package.
Oh, I love Middle West.
Right. And so I was just like, you know what? I'll take a Middle West beer. So I started the bidding. It was started at 75. I'm like, well, fuck it, Martell, 75, done.
Yeah.
He had a bottle of Weller 12 there that was donated it started at $100.
Okay.
And then someone wrote like 110. And then someone wrote 125. And he writes his name. He's drunk as shit. He writes his name, $200. He just went from like 125 straight to fucking $200. And he goes, well, it's Weller 12. And he's like, it's not that I'm not a huge fan, but it's in a tube. So they had put it in a, that was my response. I'm like, Quinn, a tube? And he goes,
stop drinking.
He goes, yeah, it's, I've never seen it in a tube and I want it. He goes, I want to put it on display. I'm like, then let someone win it and just ask them for the fucking tube.
Fucking tube.
Put whatever you want in the goddamn tube. Go get yourself another bottle of Weller 12 for the, for $50 or $60.
$50
put
that
the
it's
shit in
actually
the
worth.
tube. But yeah,
Good Lord.
I was just like, oh, whatever. It's not. I mean, it's his charity, his
It's
money
for,
going back
for
to charity.
Exactly.
So, but
exactly.
I haven't heard whether I won either one of those auctions yet. So I'm probably gonna let him recover because he was on the turn at 9, trashed. So I have no idea what the last 18 or his last 9 looked like. So
it looked like about 140 strokes is what it looked like.
He said, I'm not playing very well. I'm like, you're drunk. He's like, yes, I am. And I'm not playing well.
That usually goes pretty hand in glove.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. Hopefully I'll get one of this Bardstown Bourbon Discovery Series and maybe some Middle West that I can throw in here and then have like my sign that I'll put up and I don't know, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I think sometime in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to see if there's something local I can find so I can send you some samples so we can do it on the show.
Yeah, Derek said that whenever you get settled, he'll probably, if he sends samples, he's probably going to send you samples and me samples.
Oh, that works out.
For the show. And I said,
That's
fuck
cool.
Mike, don't send him samples. I'm like, he moved. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm efforting. I got all the equipment. I haven't opened the boxes yet, but I have the equipment.
That's fine. It should be a fairly easy setup to get it done. So, I mean, if it's the same Pod Zoom 4 and...
It's everything you sent me is what I got.
Okay. The only thing I wish we didn't have to do was wear the goddamn headphones. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Like, that's the one downside is the headphone piece.
Yeah, for sure.
Got so used to not wearing them. But yeah,
But here we are.
It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. I give it 6 months before Randy's dead, and then we just cancel the show.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, and like it just seems. I hope that's fine.
yeah.
I just want the best for him, and I don't know.
Well, he's going to hear this, and it's not anything that I haven't told him before. And obviously, I want the best for him as well. But he needs to just get a hold of Brandon and Jimmy. He needs to start prioritizing himself, and then just get to TFA. It's a 25-minute drive.
Yeah,
I've made the drive. It's 25 minutes down there. I drive 25 minutes from here to down there. He drove to your house once a week. He can do it twice a week.
Yeah.
Over there. So, but...
Or he can do it for fuck, Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, I know. It's frustrating. Trust me. It's been 7 years of frustration with him. And I hope he listens to this, and I hope he fucking takes it into consideration again, which he won't. And he'll tell me that's taking a shit equals
I think
a squat.
he will. I think he'd, as somebody who is, whose inner voice is generally negative, it's always the well, I'm going to do it, and then you find every excuse in the world not to.
Right, and that's the thing. He's finding...
Well, I got to take care of the kids, and then I got to do and then this thing will come up, and then the other thing will come up. Well, I didn't get good sleep last night, which he never has good sleep because he's a night owl, so it's
right.
just...
But it's always something though. That's the problem. It's never resolved. It's always something. You know what? I'm gonna grab something real quick. I need to grab something else to drink.
Sure.
I don't know what I want though.
Yeah, I just grabbed a beer real quick.
Yeah, the tequila's not really doing it for me today. And I don't want to mix to a beer, but I have a feeling that mixing to a bourbon is just gonna fuck me up just as much.
Yeah, we're gonna go explore and take a hike after this. So
Hell yeah.
we're gonna take Ruby out, and I think we're gonna go check out Cottonwood Canyon. Yeah, Big Cottonwood Canyon.
Okay.
'Cause-
Yeah, give me a sec.
What?
Hold on.
Yeah, sure. Feeling some dead air. Gotta sing like Randy does. So what I'm drinking is a Bohemian Kolsch.
All right.
Bohemian Brewery is already what I think I've discovered as my favorite local brewery because they're very double edge-esque where they do lagers and pilsners and traditional German stuff very well.
Nice. Yeah, I saw the Kolsch.
Boom. Little makers.
Yeah, I went with the heart release. I haven't had it in a while. I was talking about it last night, so.
Yeah, I just finished earlier this week. I finished the summer wheat.
Okay. Yeah, so I met my neighbor's son-in-law who is into, or was into, still kinda, he was into pose, like finesse and pose for fitness, like model-esque bullshit. And great guy, like super nice. Turns out we kind of know some of the same people in the fitness world. Like he's like, well, I was, going up against this guy, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know that guy. I don't want to drop names. And I said, yeah, I know of that guy. I said, and I kind of know his business partner. I said, but I went to school with his business partner's wife. And he's like, holy shit. I'm like, oh yeah. I said, I know where he went to school, and they said they were wrestlers, this, that, and the other. And I said, the one guy has a gym out here, further out in one of the other towns around. I said, they live right out here. He's like, God damn. I'm like, yeah, small world. But I was telling him about like the Arnold affiliate gathering stuff and like how we got essentially kicked out of the Arnold. Asked not to come back, even though we didn't do anything wrong. So, but he's a whiskey drinker as well. And he's like, yeah, he's like, trying to maintain 3% body fat it's not real healthy. He goes, and you can't do it when you drink bourbon.
Nope.
I'm like, nah. I said, but drinking bourbon's better than being at 3% body fat.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
So yeah, I ended up grabbing the Maker's Heart Release from 2024, which I missed the second release of this series, and then they did that's the wood finishing series, but they also did a chef release where they had like 3 chefs do like their own picks.
I saw that.
And I missed all of those too. I was pissed.
Same.
So now, yeah, that would happen before you guys moved.
Yeah.
So, but this is still like caramel bomb. Like it's heavy caramel.
Well, it's Maker does a really good job.
I think they do as well.
Like it's so approachable. I mean, they have some of their stave releases, the OHLQs. Some are better than others.
Yeah,
but
that milkshake was really the only one that I wasn't a huge fan of. Like that was the one that everybody went gaga over.
Right, and that was the one. I don't think I ever tried that one. That was the one I was trying to get a hold of, but I got a bunch of the other ones, and I really liked all of them.
You tried
Did I have milkshake?
Yeah, because I brought it over.
Because you brought it, okay.
Yeah, because I got the second release of it. And everybody was still going like ape shit over the second release, and I was just like, and people were comparing the first to the second. They're like, yeah, it's pretty close. Like I'm like, why? I don't understand why people were going. It was good, but it wasn't it wasn't the $300 or $400 secondary price tag that it was going for at the time.
No.
That I was just like, no, it's not. It's just whatever, a $70 whiskey. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's just one of the any of the makers 46, 101. It's just solid.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a big fan of their cask strength, like their run of the mill, like just makers. Like I like their 46 series, or their 46 series
is good.
Their 46 cask strength. The 101 is good. I think I've got a bottle of just the maker's cask strength, and I don't really like, or their or their other stuff that they have that's just the big square bottle. Not a big fan of that stuff.
Even as mixer?
Mixer's fine, yeah. Mixer's fine, but just to drink it straight, either on the rocks or neat, it's just not. It's not my cup of tea. But I think the 46 has a better flavor to it. But the wood finish series is good. I think in the next couple weeks I may make a trip down to Kentucky. I may just make a day trip, go down and just see what's what. Hang out on Whiskey Row and maybe pick up some stuff and then come back.
It's not a terrible drive.
No, it's only 3 hours. I'm going to force Jimmy and Brandon to go with me. Like, find somebody else to run the gym for the day. Let's go. You don't need to be there. Stop your bitching.
You'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Todd can run it. You got Todd. You got Alex. You got Chrissy. You got people.
There's plenty of people.
There's plenty of people that can run the gym. Let's go. Make them go with me and take them down there. But fuck yeah, that's it. That's all I got. It's just been.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much going on here. Like, we're just settling. We're just getting used to our new environment. I mean, we've been here for what, 10 days, 11 days?
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's been weird because, I'm working. Yesterday was weirdly hard. Like, yesterday we missed people, and it was just kind of like I told Melissa, I was like, it was just melancholy. Like, it was just. Yeah, Melissa nailed it. It's like we miss the familiarity of things, of like being able to, like, I know I can go here to get this thing, and I know my environment, and if I want something, I know exactly where to get it. And here we're still figuring all that shit out.
If I'm lonely, I can go see my mom, call my kids.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck
yeah, we don't.
Kids.
Yeah. We don't have people yet.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have weekend people.
You'll get there. I mean, you'll get there, but fuck them kids.
Yeah. Yeah. We're looking forward to having the days off people and the weekend people and
going to the neighbor's house.
Hey, yeah, right. Or having people come over.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be easier once we have the house.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like we're not in a position to have people over now because like 2 people would make this place crowded.
Yeah. Well, it's. I mean, if it's like you said, it's an apartment. It's like a.
Yeah.
It's like a 900 square foot
exactly
apartment.
It.
It's an apartment with a backyard.
Yeah, it's an apartment with a backyard.
Yeah, I mean,
so,
and the owner is making his money off of the business expenses and.
Yep. So I mean, we're looking forward to getting more established. Yeah, and that takes a little time. So.
Yeah. No, you guys are doing fine. Hey, what you could do is just go meet some of the people that are over at your new community and. Put on your white button-ups, your black tie, and knock on their doors. Hi, my name's Mike.
Do you know about our Lord? My name's Mike. Do you know about our Lord and the Holy Triumvirate of Elijah Craig?
I was wondering if you had time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Elijah Craig. We're building a house right here.
Yeah. Can I offer you 4 roses? No, not flowers.
4 roses. The whiskey.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Where'd you
All
come
right.
from? I came from the Middle West. You mean the Midwest? I said,
Nope.
no, I came from the Middle West.
The Middle West. It's beyond the Midwest.
Yeah. It's far more exciting there.
Yes.
There's less ranch.
They God. Fucking ranch dressing. I've decided that I'm gonna, speaking of that, I've been pretty hardcore adamant about like fuck ketchup, fuck ranch, like that shit. I'm kind of changing my tune on some of it. I'm not putting ranch on everything, but
It has its place.
it has its place. So a barbecue ranch or a Frank's Red Hot ranch mix, or all three, with wings is fucking stellar. I still prefer blue cheese.
Yeah, I was about to say, I still I agree. I prefer blue cheese if it's good blue cheese. Ranch is not the worst thing in the world,
Right.
but I'm not gonna shit on you for it.
Yeah, I can't do it can't be plain old ranch though. It has to be. I have to put Frank's in it, or I have to put barbecue sauce and make a little concoction out of it.
Yeah, I was about to say they have a couple like flavored. There's like a sriracha ranch that's decent.
Yeah, and I've seen sriracha. Like Heinz is doing sriracha ketchup, and they're doing mayo ketchup, and they're doing all this mix shit. Like I don't want any of that. Ketchup wise, I think ketchup is still a condiment or an ingredient, or it's still an ingredient for most things. But what was it that I had? I had something. I'm like, you know what? Instead, it was French fries. Why am I blanking on fucking French fries? Typically, I use barbecue sauce for French fries. I'm like, I'll try. I'll jump back to some ketchup. I was like, you know what? This is good.
Yeah.
This is it's ketchup. It's good.
Yeah. It has its place,
But
absolutely.
I'm still not putting that shit on a hot dog. I'm still not putting that shit on a hamburger. Fries only, and in meatloaf.
Yeah, absolutely. And meatloaf, 100%.
In and on top of meatloaf when you bake it or smoke it.
That's my recipe.
Yep.
That's how I do it.
But it's a
My mom makes a brisket that she puts ketchup over the top of it and like raw onions and like just slow cooks that thing for like ever.
see.
And like it falls apart and it is, I mean, like basically the main ingredient of barbecue sauce is ketchup.
Is ketchup. Yeah, it's tomatoes.
So, and it is still one of my favorite briskets ever. It's not smoked, it's not anything else, but it just it is so like homey to me.
Yeah.
Like that's a taste of home.
I've got brisket coming. I bought half a cow.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Liz wasn't real thrilled about it in the beginning. Well, so I bought half a cow. It cost us $1,500 for the half a cow.
How much? 16?
15.
Okay.
We'll just call it 16. It was like $1,570. So we'll just call it $1,600 for half a cow. 380 pounds hang weight.
Oof.
And then probably $375 for butchering.
Okay.
So, and I've already talked to the butcher. We've already gone through my cut list. I said, I haven't done this before. Like, what do you recommend? And then I have instructions for you. And you tell me if it's right or wrong. I said, the goal is to get as much whole meat as possible before we start grinding stuff into burger. And she goes, okay. So I went through like this whole list of shit. And she goes, well, this is that. Hold on, I don't know about this. Let me go get, whoever, the butcher, and he can answer this question, da-da-da-da. So I got, like, brisket coming, steaks, roast, ribeyes, fucking everything. And then
some burger.
Then some burger and liver in 1 pound packages. So I'm getting an entire cattle liver packaged in 1 pound increments. And Liz is like, no one's going to eat that. I'm like, I will. I'm going to fucking eat the shit out of that. Matter of fact, I said, when I get it, I said, I'm going to cut I should have had them do it in 1/4 pound instead. But whatever. So they're gonna deliver 1 pound increments of beef liver, and I'm gonna be out there smoking that shit at fucking 4 a.m.
What were you saying, babe?
I'm going to keep a count of how many times he says in one episode. Liz wasn't too happy about that.
Oh yeah. Every time I say you can drink, we'll do a whole episode about it because the episode it already released when we got into Liz's stash of whiskey.
Yeah.
Liz isn't gonna like this. She come down, Mel. She come down and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, we're drinking your whiskey." She's like, "This is bullshit." I'm like, "Well, Mike's not going to be here anymore, so we had to get into your shit."
Yeah, we had. It was his idea.
It was all Mike. Mike said, "What's that stuff on the top shelf?" I'm like, "That's Liz's."
I was like, "Well, I'm leaving. She can't get too angry at me."
So, but yeah, she wasn't. She was like, after we recorded, you guys left. She goes, "I cannot believe you fucking drank my whiskey." And I'm like, "Well, you're not drinking it." She's like, "Not today."
There's 3 bottles.
I'm like, "Well, you got your." Well, no, she has. Yeah, she's got 3 bottles up there.
We forgot to get another bottle of wine before we left, didn't we?
Of what?
The Angel's Envy and the Caribbean cask.
Yeah, but they have it here.
Oh, we couldn't find it the last time we were here.
Yeah, we just have to find a better liquor store.
It should be readily available everywhere. I don't have I got my iPad here, but I don't have the OHLQ now has an iPhone app, an iOS app.
I'm sure it works awesome.
I don't even know why I'm looking up OHLQ shit to I'm like, "Oh, you're not even in Utah, or you're not even in Ohio. Why am I looking up OHLQ?" Does Utah have like an equivalent to OHLQ?
Yeah, they do. It's DABS. DABS.
I've seen. I've got abs.utah.gov/home
It is
laws.
Department of Alcohol Beverage Services.
But is it searchable like OHLQ is?
Yeah, it is.
Because I've seen some that are just shit. Like some of the liquor control websites are fucking garbage.
Finished rye.
Why? I must be an idiot. Oh, they have a UT Dabs app on the Google Play Store.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
And they have a UT Dabs app on the Apple Play Store too.
Oh, awesome.
State of Utah Department of Technology and something else. Why do I have to sign in with my? I don't even know what my password is for fucking my Apple account.
Utah, an official website.
Fuck it. I'm not. I don't know my password because it's through a password manager, and the password manager wasn't coming up. I don't know a lot of my passwords. Anyway.
Yeah, I run into that same problem. Angel's Envy Rye Tequila Cask?
Yeah. No. I wouldn't. I would not in any way, shape, or form. Like, that just sounds not good.
It sounds nefarious.
Like, tequila doesn't... You shouldn't be finishing anything in a tequila cask. Like...
Oh, the Draper store should have it.
Oh, nice.
9 bottles.
There you go. Hopefully their shit's up to date, unlike Ohio.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be interesting, yeah.
Because Ohio's fucking garbage when it comes to their shit. No, there's I think it's called Cooper Thief. It's a whiskey, or it's a wine company. And they do...
Cooper Thief Red.
Yeah, Cooper Thief Red. It's stored in bourbon barrels. And then they have Cooper Thief White that is stored in tequila barrels. It is fucking gross. I'm like,
good to know.
Like, I'll try this. It'll be good. Like, no. It was so fucking bad. It was so bad.
No Middle West here.
Yeah, but we can get that to you. Like, that's
No two bitch. Probably because it has
two
bitch in the name.
But you can. I wonder if they'll deliver to Utah.
No, Utah is
on.
pretty shitty about delivery.
Not gonna put it out on the show, but I think we can get it delivered to Utah.
Yeah. No, guy.
I think we can get it delivered to Utah. Or else we have a mule that'll come from Oregon.
Yeah. Let's see. Bardstown.
You can get Bardstown. That's good.
Bardstown, bottled and bond. Oh, 0 entries. Let's just try Bardstown.
So that's interesting. Angel Envy Rye does not show up on OHLQ's website anymore.
Really?
I'm looking right now. I'm gonna go back to the search function. Search Angel Envy Rye. There's single barrel release, minor cask, rye hand selected. Like these are all articles. It's not even like they're not even showing the alcohol.
That's crazy.
Let me just hit that and see what. No, see that's not what. Give me bourbon. I don't want bourbon. Give me back to whiskeys. Yeah, like there's not showing Angel Envy Rye at all on OHLQ. Hold on, bourbon rye pack. That's $80. How you gonna fucking? Is that 200-300? Yeah, they're 200-300.
Yeah, the 2-pack's just 2 of.
It's 2 small bottles. Yeah, they don't have Angel Envy Rye on OHLQ anymore.
Huh.
Well, fuck me.
So I guess it doesn't matter that we got it. We couldn't get it.
I'm looking again. I keep typing. Like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, and I'm not getting a different result. Just try a different spelling. Yeah, it's not there. Oh, hold on.
Wow.
There's a rye extra aneo finished.
Yeah, that's the tequila.
That's $250 fucking dollars. No goddamn way I would pay that. Yeah, the tropical finished rye, the rum finished rye is not available in Ohio anymore.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
you can. I mean, you can check it yourself, but it's not there.
But I can get it here.
But you can get it there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right, let's wrap this shit up.
Yep, for sure.
Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That's a Google, whatever.
It's a Google Instagram.
Yeah. So for Mike, I'm Martelle. We're out.
Peace.
Life, no future, no past. Echoes in the dark. Whiskey podcast like this spark. Martelle and Mike, and Randy raise the glass. Living life, no future, no past.